Hello folks, and welcome to my channel, EPV Media YouTube channel. Now this is the 9th episode in the series Making Your First Million with Dr. Addo. Now we've dealt with the first 8 and this is the 9th one. Now the last 2 has been interactions with various different groups of people where he impacted the concept of entrepreneurship to them. This episode, the 9th one, is an interaction with a group of security people, young people, and even people from the diplomatic corps from Zimbabwe, including the Zimbabwean ambassador to Ghana. As usual, he reveals to them simple but very effective ways of making money that's available all around us, and some of the little things that he does that brings him money and which has contributed to his wealth. And he reviews all of these little things that he does and that you can also do for us for free on this program. So as I keep on saying, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please, boy, you are missing out on a lot. Just subscribe. Subscription will not cost you anything. It's free. It's just so that I can inform you immediately I upload any new video. Subscription is easy. What you do is you just click on the red subscription button below at the corner there. Then you click on the post notification bell, sometimes marked as all, and then that's it. Also, don't forget to comment, share, and give this video a thumbs up. You share so that as many people out there as possible will get to know about some of the information, very crucial information that we're sharing on this channel for free. So now let's go listen to Dr. Addo as he talks to various groups of people about the little things we can do to earn extra income and therefore improve our lot. A very interesting interaction. Let's go listen to him now.
Use your right hand side of your brain. It is the only thing that identifies opportunities.
The idea is how to be successful.
Entrepreneurship is self-made, self-employed, self-business. So do it yourself.
Let us discuss money.
We are entering a new era. Tell me any subject area and I'll tell you the business associated with it.
Nana Dr. Agyekum Addo is one of Ghana's prominent, very experienced and very successful entrepreneurs with many businesses under his care. He is the owner and founder of Kama Industries Limited, a well-known Ghanaian pharmaceutical company which has now been acquired by the internationally acclaimed pharmaceutical brand Aspen. But being the serial entrepreneur that he is, he has founded and is now the CEO of Mikado Holdings Limited, which comprises a whole lot of other companies, including another pharmaceutical company, Mikado Pharmacy. Nana Dr. Agyekum Addo is also a traditional ruler. Due to his vast experience and success as an entrepreneur, he was installed by the overlord of the New Dwabin traditional area, that is Dasibre Professor Emeritus Otiboatin II, as the development chief of the traditional area. Nana Dr. Agyekum Addo is also an author. Based on his personal experiences, having overcome numerous difficult circumstances which he turned into victory stories, he has come up with 7 principles which has worked and continue to work for him and which he wants to share with everybody, especially the unemployed youth and graduates in particular. This is because he thinks there are a lot of opportunities around us which can be turned into successful money-making businesses, but which we are unable to exploit because we are trained to use the wrong side of our brain in our thinking processes, and also because we fail to abide by some simple but effective principles which has worked and continue to work for him. So he has put these principles together in his books, The 7 Principles of Success and Wealth Creation, which is a bestseller, and The Fundamentals of Entrepreneurship, books 1 and 2, both of which have been approved by the Ghana Education Service GES and the National Council for Curriculum Assessment of Ghana, NACA. And these are the principles he will be sharing with all of you out there in the coming weeks.
If I, Mike Addo, coming from a village which is not on the map, Sushen. Basically, it's some few kilometers from Kofroidua. And this is my house at 1962. It's a mud house, and by 65, all the roof have been ripped off by the wind. When I was 36 years old, I've been very, very poor. Talk about poverty in Ghana, and I was one of them. I was the last person to pay my TNT transport when school had to go on excursion. It's a long story. By 36 years, I decided to open my own business in Kumasi without a peswa. So don't tell me you don't have capital, that's why you haven't made it. So from this village and this house in 62, this is currently my house in the same village. Oh, let's give a bigger round of applause to the power that is, and that's, I believe, as a Christian, Jesus Christ has done so much for me and for Ghana. And this is where we are now, and it's my own property. It's not on rental. Kama Industries. My passion, the legacy I want to live with Africa, is to show you the way. How did I make it? What is the way? It's not Sakawa, it's no juju, it's nothing but straightforward principles. I only want to tell you that we are in a different era, 21st century, and it's moving very fast, and it will never wait for you or me. It's moving on with its own kind of revolution. And if you are not aware, I'm only drawing your attention to the fact that 19th century already gone, 20th century gone, 21st century is now here. Each century has its own peculiar revolution. 19th century was the power of the strength. That's when slave trade started, because they needed manpower to till the land in America and Europe. They moved all over the world and saw that, yeah, the guys are in Africa. That is the precious gold, the human beings. Let's go for them. Very tall, very strong. And you know the quality control. It was when we call you, they say, show your teeth. Then you use a hammer. Yeah. The number of teeth that will break determines your strength. So, bang! If nothing breaks, that's the right guy. Push him in. If all of them get out, then they don't like you. And these were the big tall guys. They are the basketball players. 7 feet, 7'2". When you meet them, you have to look at them raising your head. Those were the people. And they were in Africa. And they bundled them, chained them, and took them away. That was in the 19th centuries. So each country was moving around the world looking for such people to go and till the land. By their own method, when they abolished the slave trade, they needed machines to take over the manpower. And that's when we entered the 20th century. And that was Industrial Revolution. Science and technology became the order of the day. So countries that embarked on the Industrial Revolution started making it. Machines were making the farms, maize, rice, everything, millet was by machines. Garments were also sewn by machines. No more the hand knitting. Pharmaceuticals wasn't the concoction that you have to boil again. It was machines. 1957, in the middle of that 20th century, we had our independence. 1957. Our first president saw that there was a revolution, and that was Industrial Revolution, and Nkrumah embarked on it. He created Tema City as an industrial city. He opened industries all over the country, in each region. This time around, there is a new revolution, and it's no more industrial. Anybody, Zimbabwe or Ghana, that decides to go industrial, you are already too late. What am I saying? you are too late. It's past and gone. And I'll show you by my own factory here. Things that we used to use our hands to do. And I needed about 20 boys to do the mixing of the medicine. Capping the bottles. You mix, you fill in, you cap, you label. They were all done manually. And I needed people. I had about 200 people doing this. The same job right now, the mixing, one person. The filling, one person. The capping, the labeling, one person. Only 3. Why do I keep 200? So, I have industrialized my place, but I've rather reduced the manpower. So the more we industrialize, the more unemployment we'll rather create. I hope you have understood the analysis. So the revolution going on right now in the world, in Africa, should be entrepreneurship. Do it yourself. Very soon we wouldn't need prison officers, I'm telling you. We'll have the jailing. I'm giving you a prophecy. In 10 years time, we wouldn't have human beings in the banks. There will be the buildings, but there will be no human being. When was the last time you went to post office to buy stamp? This quote is from an authority. We are experiencing an entrepreneurial revolution. In the world, this revolution will be as powerful to the 21st century as the industrial revolution was to the 20th century, if not more. If not more. So don't challenge this message. Let us rather take it up and find a way of being part of the revolution. But the major question will be, how do we achieve our riches, our wealth in this era of entrepreneurial revolution? The way out is to use your right hand side of your brain. Research has shown that this is our brain, left and the right. They do different things. Science has shown that whereas the left hand side of the brain controls language, logic, analysis, math, argument, the right is for color. That's Joel's job. Joel is using his right hand side of his brain. Rhythm, music, imagination, creativity, talents, and this time around entrepreneurship. This is the order of the day. So if you have any child, please work on his talent. Already our parents have killed our talent. Do you know your talent? You don't know. When you were singing, you had a talent in your voice. Your parents will tell you to shut up. You are making noise. If you don't shut up, they will whip you. So along the line, they were closing and destroying your right hand side of your brain. Now you wanted to draw on the floor. They say you are making the place dirty. Then you decided to go onto the wall. It's even worse. You get a whip, and so you stop it. And that's how our right imaginative brain have been destroyed. How many times do we buy toys for our children? We don't buy. All because every child in the world, black or white, yellow or green, by the age of 3, any toy that you give them, they will smash it, they will destroy it. Give it to them. They are using it to develop their right brain. But yet, the fact that he destroyed the first one, you decided not to buy again. My dear friends, in 21st century, we have to develop our right hand side of our brain. It's been all this. So give any African the chance at OAU meetings, at board meetings, and the argument, blimey, we can give it to you because our left brain is well developed. But I'm telling you, we meet these Europeans and they beat us because they have developed their right imaginative brain right from infancy for more than 20, 30, 50 years. So when we meet them on negotiations, we can't beat them. I want you to read this sentence. Finished files are the results of years of scientific study combined with the experience of years. And give me how many F, the letter F, that you can see on the sentence. How many? Count in your mind and write it down quietly. How many F, the letter F? How many? Read it again. Pick 1, 2, and check and write it quietly. How many of you saw 3? Raise up your hand. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. 13 of you saw 3. Lovely. You've done well. How many of you saw 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many of you saw 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Among the Zimbabweans, majority saw 3. Few saw 4. One person saw 5. Why are we seeing differently? The letter F. Why are we seeing 3, 4, 5? Why? In the 21st century, it is what you will see that you take advantage of that will make you a rich person. Shall we all count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's clap for those who saw 6. Isn't it strange? Isn't it wonderful? I'm only giving you a simple experiment between the right and the left brain. Those of you who saw 3, it's normal. Because your left logical brain is so sharp, you have developed it, so you are an academician. Anytime you got to off, your brain told you there should be no F. So you passed by it. So you were counting 1, 2, and then you got here 3. And you left this. This is how we leave the gold. We think that it is only dust. And we leave it. So we go to school, we learn, we go to school, go for the exams, we pass, we get certificate, and we get unemployed. So today's manpower is theory, certificate, unemployment. Shall we all say it? Theory, certificate, unemployment. Is that fair? We go to school, we do the exams, we get the AAA, and we were the best in the senior high school, so we want to read the best profession, and that's medicine. So we are medical officers. Aren't we seeing them going on strike every year? Have they stopped? So why? They were the cleverest. God, they are using the left logical brain. Every year, next year you will wait and see. Next year they will go on strike. The following year they will go. Last year didn't they go? Last 2 years didn't they go? Last 4 years didn't. Every year they go on strike, and they are supposed to be the best students in the class. I'm trying to prove a point to you. The more you use the left logical brain, the poorer you become in this 21st century. So challenge yourself this morning. How am I going to use my right imaginative brain? That's all. Then you'll be rich. Then you will be rich. So I call the graduates that are coming these days baby graduates. Very nice boy. But when you employ them, they have nothing to offer you. I'm telling you. You employ them, they have nothing. Joel has put this sheet of paper. It's just like this. Now you can see the egg. Can you see the egg now? Now it was like this. Oh, nothing there. And you couldn't see the egg in it. Now Joel has put it like this. And now you can see. You see the hands. And he's telling you that life is like an egg. Hold it carefully so that it doesn't break. And for 50 Ghana, nobody wants to buy. Because your right imaginative brain does not see that changing this face into this face is special, is talent. Let me buy it, put it in my room, and appreciate it all the time so that I can develop my right brain. You don't want to buy. You want to live with your left logical brain and die with it. 21st century, I tell you, you've got to develop. And this is the only way you can develop your right imaginative brain. The more you see every day, every time, in your bedroom, in your sitting room, the more your right brain will also be developing. From my research, I've written a book, Principles of Success and Wealth Creation. How to create wealth. And I'm saying that to get money, let me give you one of the secrets of rich people. Do you agree with me that when you want to fish, you go to the riverside, you want to fish, you need some fish like the worm to catch a bigger fish, right? Maybe you didn't know that money is like a magnet. And I'm telling you, because you came this morning, I will teach you. The secret behind making money is to have some money set aside somewhere in your name for you that will attract more. It's like magnet. If you don't realize it, I'm telling you, we call it soul money. Soul, S-O-U-L, your soul money. It's like a magnet. From today, traveling, from today, put some money aside. Don't touch it ever. Ever. Die with it and leave it. We call it soul money. Have you got a soul money? No. Have you got soul money? You have soul money. Or your savings. It's different. It's different. Soul money is different from your savings. The soul money is the one which is attracting. Some people call it fixed deposit or treasure. No, that one is still savings. This one, you don't touch it. So if you really want to be rich, from today, try to have your soul money. Don't touch it. It is the magnet that brings the wealth to you. Am I making some sense to somebody? This is the secret to having done that. That kind of soul money is there. Then you have your savings. So if you want anybody like banks or something to help you, you must have your own money to attract more. Look at our soccer boys, the kind of money they are making because they are using their legs. But basketball players using their hands in America, they are billionaires. Michael Jackson was using his voice. That is 21st century. 21st century is for talents, my dear friends. So if you have special eye to see, please use it. Use it for art, for designing, photography, name it. So I'm telling you the opportunities there are. Plenty of them. If you have special hands, very soft hands, don't let the lady only massage you only. Create business for her. Her hands makes you sleep very well. That is good. Open a salon and it's only for massaging. And some men too have very nice hands. Massage the women, see the money that you will make. I stand here and I buy that machine that you used to do your haircut. You give it to a boy to do the haircut. They make about 50 a day. They do the haircut for you. And minimum, they get about 10 per day. At the end of the month, I ask them to give me 300. They should take the rest. I have 200 of such boys all over the country. Nothing stops you from organizing that. Some of them will run away with it. Others will not pay you. But those who will pay you, it's a lot of money. How much is it? 30 pounds. Nente Ghana. You buy one machine and you give it to him. Those selling cocoa, the people that sell cocoa porridge by the wayside, I come to you. Do you need some money? You say yes. For what? For Kose. Okay. How much? Say 50. Then I'll give you 50. But every month, give me 50. Say, okay, no problem. They know how much they will make per day. So every month, I will also go around, collect my 50. 50, 50, 50. Asamankesi 50, Ho 50, Kumasi 50, Accra here about 20 of them 50, 50, 50. Isn't it money? Isn't it business? Can't you do that? Would you be sacked from prison service because you are supporting cocoa? But it doesn't occur to you, Christ, that is possible. You rather go and queue and buy the cocoa, and you don't invest. These are opportunities we have around. And in the 21st century is entrepreneurship, self-made, simple businesses. The plantain green one, we have its form, apesi. When it's getting ripe, we roast it. And people like it. They love it because there's no fat. When it's ripe, we have the red. More ripe, we have the kelewele. And then when it's even rotten, we have the offam. All these are businesses. There are so many. I don't want you to go out there and complain anymore. Think about new things that you could do that will bring you business. You go to 37 military hospital, just have a walk. We have 37, very near Golden Tulip. This, as I speak to you now, you go there, are some girls in t-shirt, green t-shirt. You crack the coconut, you put it in a machine, and comes out chilled. And it's 2 cedis, and people are buying. It's my machine. It's my machine. And there are about 6 of them. Business, plenty. Simple machine. We call it appropriate technology. Aprotech. And don't ever think that this money is so small. That's another problem we are facing. We think that, the whole day she came with 10 Ghana. Hey! Tell yourself it's 100 million. Because that 10 Ghana, don't touch it. Another 10 Ghana comes, don't touch it. Within 1 year, how much will it be? Let us stop from today giving excuses. And because we don't want to give excuse, let us execute whatever we are supposed to do, and we'll see how we will change. I believe you've been changed. I believe God has blessed you. I believe your mind is different. God be with you. God should change you. You need a little exercise more, and your power will come. That's all. May the good Lord be with you. Now and anytime your children, your wife should touch anything, should be money.